Good day, everybody. This is Paul Romero here with the Wholesale Real Estate Investing by SAHA, number 236. On, what is today? It's Hawaiian Shirt Day, although, as you see, this is not a Hawaiian shirt, but you know what? Hey, it's a fishing shirt. Hawaiian shirt, fishing shirt, all the same to me. They both mean nothing but fun. So this is Freedom Friday. Welcome. This is February 18th, 2016, and welcome all of you property noodlers. Welcome all of you wholesale real estate investors. Welcome all of you real estate investors, wannabe wholesale real estate investors, want to be wholesale real estate investors especially. You are in the right place, because today we're going to talk about building a business system. Now, what do I mean by building a business system? Wholesale real estate, first of all, so you guys know, wholesale real estate is a job, okay? You have to continually be out there getting deals, contracting deals, selling deals, and closing deals if you want to continually get paid. So that's sort of how a job is, right? If you don't continually show up to your job and you don't continually do the work, you're not going to continually get paid, are you? You're going to get fired. Well, wholesale real estate is the same way, okay? Like I said, you have to continually be getting deals and contracts. You have to continually be selling those deals, and you have to continually be closing those deals in order to continually be paid for doing your work in wholesale real estate. The good news is you don't have to spend 40 hours a week to make $500 or $600 or $1,000 or whatever it is. You can make a lot more, by putting in a lot less time. So it's a much better job than your typical job is. So it is a business, all right? It's a continually running and operating business. You're going to want to set yourself up as a business. So that means that you have, all of the administration stuff, you've got all of the production stuff, you've got all of the marketing and sales stuff, all of which you have to do. So there's a lot that goes into that. You've got your accounting, your legal, your bookkeeping, if you have any employees, if you have an assistant or anything like that, anything that goes into running a business, you may have in your wholesale real estate business. So you have to manage all those things. So now not only do you have to manage all those things, then you have to, be creating the product. So now you have to have deals. So you have to be out there being the one doing all the negotiating and the comping and the getting of the contracts. So you've got all that part that you have on your plate. And then you've got the sales and marketing. Now you've also got to be the person who's doing all the marketing and attracting and getting the leads from which you can go out there and get the deals. And then you've got all the sales of having to do the marketing or whatever it is that you need to do in order to get the deals sold. And then you've got more administration and the follow-up and making sure, keeping track of your escrows and making sure that your deals are getting closed. So there's a whole lot of moving pieces to the wholesale real estate business, to your wholesale real estate business, that you yourself alone have to be in control of all of it. In building a business system, you need to take all of those elements and systemize them. So to build a business system, you have to have a number of individual systems in place operating. That's how you build a business system. See, a business system is a big system like this that has a lot of little systems inside of it operating, and as each one of those systems operate, it makes the entire system function as a whole and produce the income, continually produce the income that you are anticipating. That is exactly what we are doing here at Property Noodlers. at sellahousearizona.com with our property noodler system. We are building a business system in which, well, before I get to that, the reason why you want to build a business system is simply because, as I just explained, with wholesale real estate, if it's your business and you have to be operating all aspects of your business, you personally have to continually be working in your business each and every day if you want to continue to make money. As you start to systemize your business and create your business system, you start buying back your time. So if you hire an accountant and someone to do your bookkeeping, right? That's a piece off your plate that you don't have to do anymore. Now, you still have to keep tabs on it. You still have to put a little bit into that. But if they can do 80% of the work, or in this case with professionals like that, 90 or even 99% of the work for you, that's a whole lot of time off of your plate that you can now put your focus into other areas. And as you get that time freedom back, that gives you more time to spend in other areas that you can develop another system. You can get a little bit better everywhere just by doing that. Seriously, let's just say you just got an accountant and a bookkeeper. So you don't have to worry about your books now. You don't have to think about, where the money's going, the money comes in, and it's all taken care of and yada, 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 right? You just have to know, hey, how much money do I have to spend on my marketing and for myself. So that's all you have to know anymore. So with that bit of time freedom, and you're able to take that time and apply it elsewhere, you should be able to increase your business, improve your business, and have your business make a little bit more money. Now, let's say you say, okay, I need to have legal because I got a lot of stuff over here that I'm working on that I don't know, right, this, that, or the other thing, if I'm set up right and everything else. So you get legal assistance, right? And now that piece is taken off your plate. And again, you still have to check in. You still got to meet with your attorneys and whatnot and go over some things and this and that. But they're doing all the work for you of figuring out how it should be done. So here's another chunk of time back on your plate that you can diverse that time out into other areas. And you can become better in those areas. You can be more productive in those areas, which in turn should produce you more profit. Then you take another aspect of your business and you put somebody on that who takes care of that piece for you. Maybe you hire an employee and you teach them how to, comp your properties for you. So now you've got somebody here in the office, you're paying them because you know what? The extra money that you made from getting the accounting and the legal off your plate and the extra money that your business started generating, now you've got enough money you can hire a person. So you hire this person and now you have somebody in your office who every time you have a deal, boom, you send it over to them and they can comp it and they can prepare your contract for you, with the offer, tell you what you need to make on your offer. They can do a whole bunch of stuff for you here. Now all you have to do is go out there and get the deal. So you've taken another piece off your plate, and now you have a lot more time to be out there actually getting deals. So you see how you create these systems, and each time you create a system, it gives you more time freedom back for yourself to focus in on other areas of your business, to improve those other areas of business, and to create another system in those areas of your business. And eventually, the goal is obviously to create a system for every aspect of your business so that now you're no longer having to do any of it. All you have to do now is just oversee all of it. You see how that works? You now have so much time and everything's operating. That's the purpose of building a business system. You can take it to another level now too, and you can actually, put a system in place to oversee the systems. And then you're not needed hardly at all. And that's the ultimate goal. That's the difference between a business, running a business that, you basically are an employee of the business, where you have to do all the stuff yourself, and a business system which operates all that stuff without you having to be there to operate it. That's the goal. That's what the property noodler system is. It's a system not only for us to build our business system to a point where we don't have to physically be in the job performing all of the duties, but it's also a system for those who are interested in joining the team to start building their own system within our system. Does that make sense? You start building your own system, which as your system gets bigger, it encompasses our system as well too, and they work in unison. Our system is the hard candy shell, so to speak, and your system is the chocolatey center. But then within your system too, because of the way that we've created this, now you can have someone else inside of your system who is the nougat within there. So that's how a business system works. Like I said, that's what we're creating here with the property noodlers. And what's really cool about our system is that when you come in here and join our team to begin with, because we already have a number of systems in place, you're able to tap into those already created systems and utilize those to your advantage so that you don't have to know, or you don't even have to start learning all of this stuff to begin with that you have to have. Does that make sense? All you need to do is start in the one most important piece, which is how we've created the system to start you right in the center, in the core, in the heart of actually doing deals in wholesale real estate, and start learning and growing and building your system from there. That's a pretty cool thing if you think about it. Sorry, Juan, I can't take your call at the moment. That's an important call, but I can't take it at this very moment. So if you guys understand what I'm talking about here, let's say you own a construction business, right? Let's keep it in the real estate realm, the housing realm. You own a construction business. You started this business because you knew how to do the work on houses. And when you started the business, you were doing all the work on the houses. You would have to go out first of all and find a job. Once you got the job, then you had to be there on the job doing the work, getting the work done, so that at the end of the day, when the job gets finished, you could get a payday. Now, after time goes by, like I said, you probably then you had, after the job was done, then you had to go and you had to figure out all the books and do everything and figure all that stuff out. So you figure that there's a whole lot of work here. So you go out and you get yourself an attorney. So a lot of people just stay right there at that particular point right there. You're let's just say you're a painter, okay, and that's it. You're in the construction trades and you're a painter. So you've got the painting company, but the painting company is you yourself to start with. So the first thing you figure out is, wow, took me way too long to get that house painted, to prep it and paint it. I need a helper. So you get a helper out there. So now you can go out, you get your next job, and instead of it taking a week to finish, you guys get it done in 3 days. So boom, instantaneously, 3.5 days. So instantaneously, boom, you've doubled your outcome. You could now do 2 jobs in a week. Problem is, for the first 3.5 days while you're out there working on the job, getting the house painted, you're not out there getting your next job. So you go 3.5 days and then you get the job completed, you get paid, but now you got to go out and get the next job. And that takes 3.5 days. So you're still, that takes, let's just say that takes 2.5 days. So you're still a day behind as far as how much work you can get done. But let's just say you bought a business system, or I guess you bought a painting business system. You bought a company, you bought a painting company that already had employees, that already had accounting, that already had distribution, that already have a marketing department that's advertising and getting and bringing in leads, already has a salesperson, a sales rep who's out there selling the jobs and lining them up. who already has, you know, the whole crew to go out there and paint the job, to get the actual job done, and you got all these pieces, and you just bought that, right? You just bought right into it. That would be a whole lot easier on you, don't you think? To just have to oversee all these things. I mean, sure, when you first buy the business, there might be some things you don't like the way that they'll be doing. You might change some things. You might not like the accountant. Maybe you will get a new accountant. Some things you want to set up. Maybe, you know, there's the painting crew. There's a couple of guys on the painting crew that cut corners. You know, so you have to retrain them, and if they won't retrain, maybe you have to get rid of them and hire new people. There's things that you're going to have to tweak and twist and fix. But once you kind of get all that done, now you're just sitting back going, okay, hey, look at that. We got 5 leads today. Joe's going out and he picked up 2 deals yesterday, two jobs yesterday. We got the crews going out on the first job. Wow, we need more employees because now it's going to take too long to get those jobs done. We got to hire a couple people. You just have to oversee things. It's a whole lot simpler than when you're in there running the jobs, having to work on the jobs, having to go home at night and figure out all the books and do all of that stuff, and you know, all those things, you know, send out the billing and yada yada yada. It's just way too much for one person. And that's what Property Noodler system is. When you come into the Property Noodler system, you don't have to do all the marketing to attract the deals to the table, so that then you can qualify the deals, so that you can then go out and try to land and contract the deals. Oh, wait a minute. So that you can qualify the deals, so that you can then, you know, prepare your offers, do your comps and all of that sort of stuff, create your contracts and everything else, then go out there and try and land the deals. And then once you land the deals, turn around and you know, do all the work to try to attract your buyers and get a buyer on there and sell the deal. And then all of a sudden, and then also, you know, control the escrow and make sure your deal gets closed. You don't have to do all that stuff. You only have to do one little piece. And most importantly, you don't have to go out there and learn all that stuff before you even get started. And that's the big hang up right there. You've got to go out and learn all this stuff before you can even, I mean, at least learn something about most of this stuff. and if you got some cojones, then you can run out there and just wing it and figure it out as you go, which that's, I mean, the best way to do it, obviously, because action is going to produce results anyway. So, but anyway, when you join a team that has a system in place, a business system, a lot of that stuff is taken off your plate for you. You can start in one small area of the business, working on a specific area to, you know, start earning, you know, getting deals and earning money right away. And then you can start learning the other things. You can start applying the other things. You can start creating your own business in doing these kinds of things, and you can work your way towards great success a whole lot faster. Because realistically, building a business system of any kind, wholesale real estate or whatever, is going to take you 3, 4, 5, who knows how many years, quite honestly, to do that. When you join an already established system that can point you step by step in how to do it, you can build and recreate that system in 1, maybe 2 years. A whole lot nicer to be able to go right into earning money through your business system and all of that. So anyway, guys, listen, I got to cut this short today because I've got to get loaded up here and get way the heck across town. I got 1 hour to do it, and I got a stop to make along the way. So I hope you got some really good information out of this in building a business system and what wholesale real estate, you know, involves and entails, and all the steps and what you have to do to run a wholesale real estate business, and why it's very important, why you want to create systems, or why you wouldn't maybe want to just take the easy route and join a system that already has systems in place for you. With that, O universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom with which to create, which was to make better use of the riches you have given me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. Everybody make it a great Freedom Friday. Have a fantastic celebration, and we'll see you back here on New Op Day, where, of course, we'll get back into negotiations through the power of winning friends and influencing people. Everybody have a great